The First Minister of Wales, Mark Drakeford, is facing a new headache as a lot of Welsh drivers and motorists are rebelling against his 20 miles per hour blanket policy. There's been this issue for the past couple of years, actually. This 20 miles per an hour zones, which is, they sold it to us as, oh, we're just going to help you. We're going to help you save you from yourself so you don't crash into trees, for example. Because apparently going 25, oh, it's so scary. 30, oh, that's the end of the world as we know it. 20, everything's going to be fine, right? And then they said, oh, we're also going to help the environment. Yeah, you could cause more traffic as well, which is more pollution, you idiots. But now we're hearing new data has come out proving that the majority in Wales are actually completely ignoring the rules anyway. They've been ignoring it for some time. New data has found that the average percentage of cars exceeding the 20 miles per hour speed limit was 86%. At times, actually, they said a year ago, 90%. 90% at times. But this is, again, average. Let's be more conservative about the numbers. Mark Drakeford, again, despite the fact that they are trying to increase the enforcement of the policy and give it more powers to the traffic wardens and police and everybody else, people don't seem to care. They just do what they want to do. Now, Tom Banks from the car insurance and company, the Go.compare thing, and the website, analysed data saying that there were a number of benefits and drawbacks for motorists. But he said, it is interesting that the roads with lower speed limits, tend to experience a higher percentage of speeding vehicles. I think these people have just discovered humanity. You tell us to do something or not to do something, we're going to do it if it's illogical. So it's the same thing with another perfect analogy is taxation that the socialists don't understand, or social democrats. All you have to do is play with the numbers. So, for example, if the tax rate for the higher tax rate on businesses is like this much, they will still pay the tax. You go a little bit higher, people who can afford expensive lawyers and accountants are going to find ways to not pay tax. So that was the policy with the bringing down the business tax, corporation tax during the coalition government. By bringing down the tax rate, they actually increased the tax revenue for HMRC because there was no incentive for businesses to find loopholes to not pay the tax. But the more you bring up the tax rate to penalize businesses, the more people are going to find ways not to pay the tax. It's the same thing with this. The more you're illogically introducing speed limits in certain areas, they're going to say, in the normal area, I'm just going to drive slowly like normal. In this area, just to anger the government and Mark Drakeford, I'm going to go fast. That's the whole point. Now, there's also the update on the petition against the 20 miles per hour law, right? We want the Welsh government to rescind and remove the disastrous 20 miles per hour law. Almost 500,000 people have now signed this petition. Despite this great result, Mark Drakeford and his Labour government have said, we are going to ignore this until maybe around March 2024. They're not going to even talk about it or consider it until March 2024. They're going to continue to kick the can down the road and find ways to delay this process, which is, again, against democracy. You should not be allowed to continue to delay this nonsense. Have a response, have a debate, have a consultation, cancel the policy. It's not difficult.